a very interesting day where it's full of Smash, full of FGC as well in the other segments of this tournament. Where you could always, if you're here in the venue, if you speak English, if you understand what I say, make sure to check out the other galleries, the other docks. Where you got the community games in the middle, and then you got the FGC on the Pullman dock.
I feel like a lot of people just seem to not know or just forget that it's called the Ultimate Fighting Arena. UFA has got every game here.
Yes, sir.
It does have that kind of Evo aspect to it.
See?
And even though I've never been to Evo, a lot of people do tell me that's very like Evo as well. So if you're over in the EU around this sort of time, September to November, come through to UFA, man. It's a good time. So
let's see, good noon with a spoilerzote, perdón. You're starting to drift off, Getzer. It's fine. We understand. It's kind of late for you guys. Luisichi, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, I mean, the pressure will rise as the tournament advances, but I understand that it's kind of late for a lot of you guys. However, we've got our next game ahead of us. We got ZartZu and Xetroz, both with the Banjo and R.O.B in small battlefield. This is how we start. Belgium, I believe, as mentioned.
Yeah.
Versus Germany. Is that not Germany? Yeah.
Oh, ZartZu's from Finland on the left side.
Finland,
and
okay.
Xetroz from Belgium.
Ah, there you go.
But I get what you mean, though. Don't worry.
Yeah, I get mixed them up.
I've been messing up the flags too, and I'm EU, so there's no excuse for me. Don't worry about that. Up throw forward air, of course, the classic for Robs. Some Robs like it, some don't. But either way, Xetroz working it well, taking a decent lead until now. The back throw into the egg, drifts into it, throws it upwards, and gets rid of that robot. Scrap heap.
All right, that was a quick stock from the Banjo. You know that you're in for a great game when a Banjo goes in for the aggressive options. Look at him go, trying to challenge R.O.B once again as they recover, making sure to add pressure at all times. Look at him go, making sure that every single hit counts as the extensions allow him to just get so much damage out of every single interaction.
Well, what a way to start, this starts straight off the gate. Catching Xetroz by surprise, and now, a couple of combos with 2 underwings gone, and ZartZu sitting pretty on his first stock still.
Absolutely love the way that this Banjo moves around. Mobility is kind of crazy, kind of nuts. I kind of love it, not gonna lie to you. However, Xetroz has a good opportunity here to get something started. He really needs to keep on that pressure. I'm not gonna lie, it can be kind of hard because the mobility of this Banjo is kind of wild. It's kind of unpredictable, and as soon as you land unsafely, you know that you're in for some damage.
3 stocks to 1. ZartZu feeling super comfy right now. Goes to the skies. He knows that it's going to be raining eggs on you right now. It's not going to smell too good. Xetroz has to work out how he's going to land and how he wants to work against his next stock.
Careful here. He really wants to keep that pressure on, especially with the gyro, which is currently in Banjo's hands. So you want to be super careful. Ooh, that's going to be a good extension, aided by the gyro. Recall Blaster can be super scary under certain scenarios and situations. Finally gets the stock, but might be a little too late. Xetroz really needs to lock in order to stop this Banjo's rampage.
Yeah, when Banjo's in strafe mode, as I like to call it, when he's shooting the eggs in his hand, real scary situation. And I don't think Xetroz is kind of used to it right now. At the moment, starts trying to run away with it more and more. There's the strafe mode right now, yep. Going up and up and up. With the Wonderwings, we flying high. Just can't find that last stop.
Kissing the corner of the blast zone. He was so close. Gets the stage spike once again, getting sent onto the right side of the stage. Small battlefield still providing a good place, a good opportunity to chase down. And I think this Banjo was taking the most advantage of that. He's looking for those confirms. He's making sure that those grenades also help him extend his combos and the damage that he's putting out.
Look at the pressure though, the up air, unfortunately, the wings have been a little bit clipped right there, but still managing to keep the advantage state going. Down tilt into the gyro zone with a gyro, but just can't find the combo kill.
Yeah, that would have been insanely important. However, those parries are not allowing you to just get the stock just yet. 100, 200% and 100 on the Banjo. That's kind of wild. And then, despite the fact that we're on max rage, it's still impossible. A back air will seal the deal. It is the Banjo that moves on forward once again with 1 game on the side of the scoreboard. I gotta tell you, these kinds of Banjos are super enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, I agree. ZartZu's very entertaining. The way that Banjo's playing the first 2 stocks was amazing. Xetroz was starting to come back into the game as well, actually. So hats off to him. Just couldn't find the kind of finisher. ZartZu holding on strong. This Banjo, So scary to deal with, especially when he's got Kazooie pecking like that at the end of the back air. Just, super scary to kind of like, interact with a lot of the time. Like I said before, the strafe mode. When he's got Kazooie in his arms, shooting the eggs just like that, super hard to approach. And he can just kind of lift you up every short hop into the wings, and it's just nuts. I don't know.
I mean, we saw it earlier how he almost gets the stock that way, and the Regal Blaster extensions are kind of wild. They're kind of hard to deal with, especially with a big character such as R.O.B. That's why this time around we see a counter pick, a great counter pick, I might say. Pokemon Stadium 2. Still, ZartZu doing a phenomenal job at getting the damage started.
I won't lie, he makes Banjo fun to play. Like, I want to play Banjo now, you know what I mean? I want to go into strafe mode. I want to do all this stuff.
Yeah, you absolutely love to see such an enjoyable playstyle. He's very coordinated as well. So you know that every single movement is consensual. It's like conscious, like he really has hammered in exactly what he needs to do and when he needs to do it. Everything seems very, very, what's the word? Calculated, yeah.
For me, it makes it look like, it's so easy to do. But I know those type of inputs are quite complex. Okay. See how he lands right now. Yep, the nair, big nair as well. R.O.B, long-lasting moves, but oh my god, we don't care about those when I got this big F smash ready for you.
He will be
slamming Kazooie down.
Yeah, he will be fine for a little bit longer. Maybe take advantage of this rage, almost getting to the maximum amount of rage. There you go. Now we got the third level. Now we got something to get started. Banjo is quite hefty as well, so you need to be very careful. Look at him go! Wow, all the way up Kazooie with the wings of liberation to make sure that stock is relinquished.
Using the upbeat to kind of find him in there as well, kind of chasing him. Great hunt down for the bear. Definitely hunting season, has to watch out how you're approaching now. This back air, tickling that shield. Those egg in the air, just that little bit of pressure in the skies. No jumping available. Triple back there, okay. Kazooie starting to keep pecking on. Exactly.
That's exactly what she does, and look at him go. That's the pressure on the platform that Banjo takes so much advantage from. Oh my god, it's just waiting for it. He knows what his opponent is going to do at all times, and that's kind of scary. Good opportunity to keep him in the air, which is something that has really paid off. That juggling has been insane. Xetroz finally manages to get that stop. It's not precisely too late. Not really. Okay, no, he's fine. He's fine. He can still cook something up, but it's just ZartZu's not making it easy.
Yeah, this fortress that ZartZu's creating right now, throw an egg in the air, has these big wings that kind of cross horizontally as well, and then the big forward and the big paw. So hard to kind of come in that 45-degree angle in the air. He's covering it so well.
Watch out, this has to be a very careful approach as Regal is in their hands, as Kazooie is in Banjo's hands in low percentages. You know that that's exactly what Banjo wants to take advantage of, to get those low percent combos. R.O.B doesn't get much of those, to be honest, so he has to rely on stray hits that are, I mean, they're working, right? At this point, that nair and the chase down on the platform, unfortunately, that was not quite the right choice, or the right read, rather. But he's still at least working this stock out slowly but surely.
Okay, yep, has the laser break, able to make sure these projectiles are not really going to work against me. And there's the strafe mode. Yup, triple, and throws the gyro down just for good measure. The coverage from ZartZu has been so good.
I mean, to be fair, he's used the projectile use. The item play is, or has been, on point, to be honest. Regal Blaster to make sure that the approach is somewhat safe, and if one of those were to connect, you know that he had something to start the damage. Watch out, grenade at hand forces the R.O.B to pick an option, and as the gyro lands on the middle of the stage, he finds himself companionless in order to make sure that his retreat, or rather his recovery to the stage, is a little bit more safe.
Okay, gets one there, trying to get the laser, but Xetroz can't get anything substantial. Struggling to get just a couple of hits, like you said before, relying on these straight hits, but it's not enough. Not against ZartZu's Banjo. Okay, big back air though. One side B combo. It's the classic. If Xetroz can find it though.
Okay, now this might be a little hard. We got the laser going out to try to start getting some damage in. He gets it. Those grenades are going to be a thorn on his side though. You gotta be careful. Those grabs can be deadly at these percentages.
Hold on!
He might be able to, but the path the jump pad gets in his way. I gotta be super careful, because now that the R.O.B is at max rage, he could definitely bring something to the table. He needs a hard read. He needs a kill confirm in order to bring this back. Oh!
But approaching the shield unsafe.
Yeah.
You're just going to get sent up to the skies, and what a great showing for ZartZu.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Doorman shouting out for ZartZu as well. He gets it, and chat goes kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, it's always nice to see a Banjo pop off like that, at least in terms of game.